Nope. Here we go. Going live. Okay.
All right, we figured it out. Yay! Hello.
So stupid.
Hello, everybody.
There's
Welcome
already
back.
a double.
It's okay. It's okay. Welcome back to AJ's Game Corner. As y'all know, I'm AJ.
I'm Ian Blake Salazar.
So apparently the way the YouTube's updated live streaming thing, instead of just pressing going live and going live, we have to go live on our streaming service and then separately go live on YouTube. So sorry about that. This is the first time using the new YouTube live stream thing. It was a tiny bit confuzzling, but we've got it figured out now. Should be good. All right. Glad we cleared that up. Well, I guess you didn't see it, cause that was...
Yeah, well...
Because we had clicked go live, and we were like, why is the video not pumping up? Why have we not got our YouTube thing? Hello, Plush! So if you're wondering why we're a little bit behind, it's because for the last 10 minutes we've been trying to figure out why YouTube wasn't actually sending us live yet. Yes, there is unfortunately a new live stream layout. And so before, what happened is we just had the stream key, and we just would have the chat up. And as soon as we pressed go live on OBS, everything was all hunky-dory and everything like that. But with the way that the new one is set up, first of all, it changed our stream key. And then after we pressed go live on OBS, it started sending the preview footage to YouTube, but didn't actually make it live on YouTube. So we had started thinking we were streaming, but we figured it out. So just, if you're ever live streaming, you have to go live on your streaming service, and then you have to afterwards press go live on YouTube.
Okay, so...
Public service announcement!
I have it in my journal.
Oh God,
Where's my
great.
journal?
Now I gotta get used to this one. Yeah. We've been avoiding it for a long time, but the previous live stream just stopped working. I don't think it affects... It doesn't seem to affect viewers at all, just like when you're actually live streaming.
Yeah, but... Yeah, so basically just remember to always click go live twice.
Twice now. I suppose that makes sense, like, if you're scheduling a stream that gives you time to get it set up on your streamer service and do anything. Actually, because we've often had technical difficulties when we first start setting up the stream, so I guess it gives us a chance to clear all those out before pressing go live on YouTube.
I mean, it does make a tiny bit of sense, but...
It does, it says Plush, okay. Yeah, I think Plush was referring to the viewership changing, not so...
I love my workshop. It is too great a hunting ground to let 2148. Wait a second. Somewhat backwards today. So
8412. Ah, game clues. Hello, Doggo. What I want to know is why there's a zombie dog. Wait, this week is going so slow now. My birthday is next Saturday. I wish you'd just get here already. Happy early birthday! We should do something for Precious' birthday.
8412.
It's on a Saturday. We're streaming on a Saturday.
You stream on Saturdays, yeah. 8412. 8412. Well, let's see what monstrosities lie in here.
Lots of them. What is our goal at this point? Is to get out or just to not die?
To get out.
And not die.
Maybe I could use
I'm
some
a B16,
of this string
says
to make a
Plush.
fuse. It looks decent enough condition.
Happy early birthday.
Another flare. Yep, nope.
What's there?
Grabbing our saved spot.
Maybe tied into what's going on here. If I keep experimenting, I discover something useful or have a heart attack. All the things you need to be a successful carpenter.
Looks ancient. I don't even know what
I'm still not over the fact that you believed I was not. Look, okay, if we put together a compilation of all of the times that I have been tricked into believing ridiculously, like, stupid things that with 1 second worth of thought, like, it would be a very long compilation video.
Yeah.
And frankly, I've been thinking about that, like, of moments, if I just put together a string of AJ foolishness moments, that moment would have to be on it.
I hope that hole was there before the spiders and not the other way around.
Yeah. Yes, I will feel foolish for a very long time because of that plush. Like, what in the blazes was I watching you on? You know what? You know what? I am gullible. I am very gullible.
Electric fence?
I feel so gullible right now. I mean, I am. It doesn't seem to be breaking. What are you gonna throw it at things? There's a flare. Like, what the blazes was I watching you on? That's the better question. You know what? YouTube existed. Why are you just destroying everything? You've never gotten anything from inside of a barrel. Not once.
Yet.
Not once in this game. Not once in this game. What are the okay, first of all, with these graphics, I can't tell if those are clusters of spider eggs or like sacks of flour or something. Oh, that is definitely electrified. That is a zappy zap fence right there.
Was it ripped off? I'll tell you what was ripped off. Me! When I purchased... Never mind, I'm doing a joke.
When I purchased Watch Dogs?
No, that's you when you purchased Watch Dogs.
I didn't even use the internet when I was 6. All I did when I was 6 was... Okay, DS games, Facebook games. I miss Facebook games, by the way.
They still have them on Messenger app.
No, they don't. Like, the games that I played straight up don't exist anymore.
Well, that's sad.
Yeah, I was really sad because there was one of them that I was playing that was like a Mystery Mansion, and you know how like a lot of the Mystery Mansion games you're just rebuilding and it's really an excuse for a bunch of minigames? This one actually had like a plot and stuff, so there was a storyline attached to it, and I was having fun with the storyline, and then they're like, oh, just kidding, we don't exist anymore, and I was like, oh, great. But it was more in depth. Jurassic Park also used to have a Facebook game. Didn't use YouTube until I was 10. I didn't use YouTube until I was, how old was I? I would have been like 16, 17?
Nope.
When I first used YouTube. Hello, doggo. Come eat Ian. He hasn't died enough. Have you died in this game yet?
Not yet.
Oh, his tail is docked. No wonder he's so angry.
He's a docked doggo.
Oh. I will laugh if it comes up behind you and eats you.
There you go.
He's coming up behind you to eat you. He's coming up. He's coming up behind you. He gonna eat you. He gonna eat you. He gonna eat you. Don't look at it. Remember?
I remember.
Stand still. Oh, look at his poor leg! Oh, poor puppy. I want to see what happens when you die.
I'm sure you'll find out soon enough.
Can I find out sooner? I do actually want to know what happened to this dog, because the zombie dog doesn't seem to fit in with, like, the spiders.
Oh no.
What? It can't see you, remember?
I remember, but I'm saying, oh no.
That's not the direction it's going.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
Oh my gosh. His leg is fine, says Plush.
Oh gosh.
Poor puppy. Could have been used for mining operations, but I don't see a fuse.
No, I thought I made a fuse.
It's only a cotton string. Won't work as a fuse.
How do I make it a fuse then?
I don't think you can make it a fuse. It's not.
It said I could use this to turn it into a fuse.
You have to combine. I think you have to combine the cotton with wax, something that'll slow it down to. It's staring at you. At least he has his lower intestine. Who am I kidding? He's a heckin' zombie dog. Zombie dog, zombie dog, zombie.
You know what? I saved right before this. Hi. Let's see what happens.
Oh, it ran away from you. Yeah. Well, I think that would have turned out better had you not continuously missed.
Yeah. Because that actually was pretty good. I think I messed this up last time.
Okay. First of all, flare. Flare.
Second of all, come with me.
And we'll be in a world of pure imagination. You're not strong enough to lift that barrel. It's not a ramp. I say that because I don't have my lower intestine anymore. Isn't life grand? Oh! That is
Wait a second.
That is unfortunate.
Wait a second.
Can you make it flat?
That's what I'm trying to do. Nope. It's so hard to move these things. Like, the physics in this game,
Are lacking physics?
like, they're lacking your actual ability to move things, really. Oh! Who's a beast?
Wait, no, small intestine, not lower intestine. You're gonna die.
Not if I do this. Where?
You left it back there.
I know, but I was hoping I could grab.
Hello,
those other boards.
fearful milk. That is an interesting.
Fearful milk.
That is an interesting screen name.
I haven't heard of milk that was fearful for a long time.
That doesn't work.
A long time.
That doesn't work. Congratulations. You are almost dead now.
Explosives.
We do not have a PlayStation 1 emulator. We just straight up have a PS2 so we can play PlayStation 1 games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially now, at least.
We've really just gotten to the point that we don't need any emulators because we just went out and got the systems for the most part.
Well, I mean, there are some
For the most
weird systems.
We have some weird systems. We have the Nvidia Shield of all things, and we're gonna get our hands on the Intellivision when it comes out. But yes, Bubsy 3D.
Oh God. No.
Oh, don't know if you remember me. You went by Yuyuki Milk before. Oh.
Oh, I remember.
Okay. See, we need to like make mental charts in our brain of the screen name. That screen name change I can follow easier. There are some viewers on our channel who have gone through like 5 or 6 screen names by now, none of which have anything to do with each other.
Yeah.
And I keep on having to remind myself that they're the same person.
It's dynamite.
You've played Bubsy 3D?
No, I just know of it, and it's horrifying.
It's horrifying. The only game that I ever really played on PlayStation was Legend of Mana. You're gonna get yourself fried. Oh wait, no, you took the battery out. Why? What are you? I'm never changing mine. I'll always be plush, says Plush Minister.
You mean the plush minister, AJ?
The only Plush Minister. So how's it been going, Fearful Milk? What have you been up to?
I'm up to saving.
Well, yeah, it's probably a good idea considering you just got murdered by a zombie dog not long ago.
We need to get oil.
Wait a second, go back.
What?
Has that changed?
No.
No, those were rocks. Okay.
Oh!
You are not strong enough. Honey, you're not strong enough.
I need to put more perks into
It's
strength.
I can't remember who gave me the list of books to read on here, though. There were 4 last time. Also, have you played the Arkham games? I've only played the VR Arkham for a demo at GameStop. I never actually got to play the full game. Plush Minister says that Bubsy 3D is a platformer with tank controls.
Yeah. It's kind of accurate.
Define tank controls. You clearly know what that means.
Okay, hi. Nope. You want to turn? Why wouldn't you let me turn? Basically,
the new one coming out looks like not by Rooksteady.
What? Oh, the new one coming out looks like not by Rocksteady? Or isn't it Rockstar, not Rocksteady?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
Rocksteady is Beat Bop.
I don't know these things.
Beat Bop and Rocksteady.
Can you sneak up on the dog and smack it instead of...
I can't kill it. It just knocks it over for a second, and then it runs away for a brief second.
Do you know that it won't kill it?
Yes, I do. I'm sorry. I hope no one heard that.
I guarantee you they heard that. That was disgusting, Ian.
Check,
no, I have
please.
to live with it! I have to live with it! Why?
Check, please.
Can't remember, says Fearful Milk. Plush Minister says tank control refers to a control system used in video games. Pressing up,
Basically,
for example, on D-pad, analog stick, or cursor movement keys on the game controller moves the character in the direction they face. Down reverses them, and left and right. Okay. So it refers to controlling them according to the character's orientation as opposed to the viewer's orientation.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate that. I actively despise that. If I'm pressing forward, I want to go in the direction that would be forward from my perspective.
Why did the dog move? Why did the dog
it's the
change?
nature of zombie dogs to move.
The dog decided to change.
It didn't decide anything, honey. It doesn't have a brain. It's a zombie dog.
I even put boxes to prevent it from coming in and following me. And he was like, LOL. No,
LOL,
you don't.
game design.
What have you
Nothing
done?
happened. I caught it. I did not spill coffee all over myself. I prevented myself from spilling the coffee. I'm all good.
Are you good?
I don't think you can, like, prevent a creature from being in the location that the game wants it to be in. I don't think that's a thing you can do in this game.
Well, it said I should put a thing in a certain place in order to prevent it from following me. So I was like, okay, I'll put the thing in a certain place to prevent it from following me.
And then it followed you?
And then it followed me, and I was like, what gives? You were the one that told me to put the place in the thing.
The thing in the place. You can't put a place somewhere, honey. It's a place.
Watch me.
I don't like the ambient music.
The
Actually, that I don't mind so much. It's the high-pitched one that's really getting me. I don't like it. It's bothering
Hello,
me.
Mr. Chair.
And in a couple weeks...
Help me.
A couple weeks when I get my hearing aid and stuff, it's really gonna set off my hearing aid.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be a cyborg in a couple of weeks. You're gonna see. I'm gonna have a hearing aid. I'm gonna finally be able to hear things on both sides of my head. It's only taken me, like, 2 years to get this problem fixed. Insurance issues, yay!
Ha!
Things you don't have to worry about right now. Yeah, for the record, I'm just saying this is a public service announcement. If anybody watching this, if you get a cold and your hearing is all kinds of out of whack because of your cold, go see a doctor immediately. They might tell you it's nothing to worry about, but it's better for the doctor to tell you it's nothing to worry about than for you to decide that it's nothing to worry about, and then you end up like me with, like, permanent hearing loss in one ear because of a stupid cold, of all things.
I thought you said that... I thought you said originally that they said that it was going to be fixed on its own.
I didn't go see a doctor. I went to talk to a pharmacist because I couldn't afford to go to a doctor.
Ah.
And so they did not actually examine my ear. They just said, yes, in general, that goes away. But they didn't actually examine my ear. They only gave me generalities because I didn't have enough. They were a pharmacist.
Got it.
And I wasn't paying for any services.
Got it.
They're used in games with a fixed camera like Silent Hill and stuff, but Bubsy 3D doesn't. It has a non-multi-directional platform camera.
Well, that's like, what is it? Some games do that when you enter a tank, thus the name Tank Controls.
Here's the thing. It reminds me of Final Fantasy X, and don't get me wrong, I love Final Fantasy X, but one of the biggest problems that I had with that game was the fact that the movement is based on what direction your character's facing, largely, but the camera from which you're facing is not fixed. It moves, and you have no control over it, so trying to control what direction your character's headed in, well, the camera's constantly shifting around on you, and you can't control it. It was nonsense. I mean, don't get me wrong, the turn-based gameplay was amazing. I loved doing the calculations for turn-based attacks, but the camera control awful. It's absolutely awful. Still one of my favorite games though. But I can now acknowledge that it was not a perfect game. For a long time I stubbornly refused to acknowledge that there were flaws in that game, but
alright. Here we go.
Here we go.
Man, I can't wait for...
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! No! Oh, by the way, about the thing I said earlier with sad news, we didn't get the notification.
Yeah?
As soon as you press go live on YouTube, we did get the notification.
Well, that's
good.
Yeah.
That means that
it was our own stupidity.
Not necessarily. It was the change in the platform. Like, we just have to press 2 buttons instead of 1. But the good news is, it is still working properly. Because I had a scare that announcement function was no longer working properly. At Plus, the camera moves to an overhead view when you're jumping. It specifically helps with the platforms, but since Bubsy himself has tank controls, it won't help that much. Oh, jeez. What if you're just gonna have to progress through this area incredibly slowly? Just gonna have to progress through that area incredibly slowly. Don't look at the dog. That is the only dog, right? This is not the direction you want to go.
It is the direction I need to go.
Don't you need to get to the middle of that area?
No. Need to get over here. Ooh, what's this?
It's a cement mixer that's seen better days.
It's this thing.
What are you doing with it, though?
Oh, no. I have to carry it with me.
Are you trying to blow up the dog?
No.
What are you trying to blow up?
There's an exit that is blocked off with rubble.
Okay. Why is it flashing? Does that mean that you're slightly visible?
No, it means that I'm basically invisible.
Okay.
Unless something walks up, like, high.
But they said even if something walks up to you, just don't look at it.
Yeah.
So their vision is based on movement.
A tiny bit. Also, did you notice that?
Yeah, you can block it from your line of sight using the TNT barrel.
Yeah. Come on, buddy. Keep your patrol route.
It's growling.
Always growls.
Oh yeah, it always growls. Look at footage of Bubsy 3 when you get a chance, AJ. You'll be interested. I'm surprised you don't know who Bubsy is, though. Ian does. Understand, I did not get into the whole, Microsoft versus Sony battle until way late. I was a diehard Nintendo person for a very long time, and the only time I ever played PlayStation was when I went over to my friend's house to play Spyro or Final Fantasy or the Mana games. But for the most part, I just didn't do either Xbox or PlayStation. So, and that was all the way up through GameCube. My very first PlayStation system was a PlayStation 2, and I only got the PlayStation 2 after the PlayStation 3 had already come out. I would hide, because that's going to attract the dog.
Surprisingly not.
Bubsy was a Nintendo thing first, actually. Not made by Nintendo, but the first games for Bubsy were on the SNES. Huh, interesting. Dude, why is this character such a pansy? If I was in this environment, I would want to keep my eye on that dog at all times, and I would be more nervous not having my eye on it than having my eye on it. Like,
well, at least we're not whatchamacallit, in Amnesia.
What's in Amnesia?
The guy has a phobia of darkness, so whenever you're in the dark, your sanity starts to drain.
I have a phobia of darkness. But you know what?
That's actually something I want to implement in my first-person roguelike is phobias. Where...
I'm not gonna lie though, like, as much as the darkness thing would get me, I think I would genuinely go insane if it was like a water thing. If it was like dark like water even up to my waist that I couldn't see what was in there with me, like I would.
Or what about walking through some water only to start to hear splashes behind you?
Oh wow, AJ straight up called the main character a pansy. Dang.
AJ, what about?
He is though.
What about if you're walking through water and then you hear some splashes and you turn around and you don't see anything, but you see the splashes getting closer and closer to you?
I don't know what I'd do. I'd probably freeze.
Or actually,
I feel like the only thing to do in that situation is if you have something to throw, try to throw it and hope that it gets distracted by whatever you threw.
What if you're walking through the water, and as you're walking, you like drop a piece of leftover food or something that you had because you're going to eat it for later. You hear the splashes coming up from behind you, and you turn around, and you're terrified, and you see it goes directly to that thing that fell out of your pocket at first, and just completely ate it all to the bone, and then continued to head towards you.
I'll be like, I need to get out of the water now.
I-
AJEXE has stopped working. Yes. What was in all of these containers?
I don't know.
No, there are some things in the world that scare me because I'm human and everything like that. Are you shaking or is the environment shaking?
The environment's shaking. The power room!
If I was down there and something started shaking like something was growling, I would jump inside one of those crates and close the door. The better symbol on the side, but it's welded shut.
Ooh. Congratulations on your purchase of the Type 7 product. Avoid personal wear and tear. A battery-driven unit, grease the individual workplace, can be accident-inducing, insurance nightmare, electric installation, and much, much more.
Okay, great.
Clear of equipment and personnel in case of overheating, connect, blah, 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 blah. Important stuff that we're not going to pay attention to.
Well, yeah. Because I'm human and everything like that. Yeah, like you're any different than other humans. That's what I just said. I'm human and stuff, so I am afraid of things, but there's very few things that terrify me to the degree of like there's something about being in water when I can't see what else is in the water with me. It feels as if I'm leaving my body for just a moment, but not just hovering around. It's like I go someplace. What are these things? It's just like, I was acknowledging that I'm human. Oh, it says blush, yeah. No, like... Oh, Ian could tell you, like, when we went water skiing with my family, I've been water skiing many times before with my family. I'm halfway decent at it. But even though I've been water skiing, even though I know it's fine, even though I've been doing that since I was, like... I've been doing it for a long time, since I was, like, 10 or so, and I've been going out on the houseboat since I was, like, 5. Although not in recent years, because that's just not a thing we've been able to do anymore. But even though I have, like, a lot of experience being out on the lake, like, Ian can tell you, just getting me into the lake to get ready to ski was, how hard was it? You had to get into the water with me. I wouldn't go in by myself.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. I almost died.
Yeah, so even though, like, and it's like no amount of time and no amount of experience has ever gotten rid of that fear for me. Actually, I still joke around, like, one of the reasons why I'm able to stay up so long on water skis, it has nothing to do with skill. I'm just that terrified of being back in the water. I'll stay up on the skis forever, not out of any ability whatsoever, but just because I ain't getting back in that water.
Nah, you ain't.
Doesn't it help that, like, we go to places like Alligator Dock? Like, you can't name a location Alligator Dock and then just have everybody be like, oh yeah, of course, get in the water, it's fine. Why are you naming it Alligator Dock? Oh, it's fine. There's just some gars in the water.
Alligator gars.
Yeah, alligator gars in the water. I'm like, oh, alligator gars. Like, so those are fish? Yeah, those are fish. And everybody's like, oh, don't worry about it. They're small. Alligator gars are like that big. Ian and I just went to the aquarium, first of all. The alligator gar was almost as big as I am. And that thing had teeth, okay? That thing could have eaten me.
Yeah, and they grow pretty big. They look like alligators.
So everybody's like, oh, don't worry about it. They're small. I'm like, those are fish. They have... And I'm like, oh great, now I know that that's in the water with me. I don't want that to be in the water with me.
Alligator gars are fun, though.
That thing could eat a small child.
Well, good thing you're not a small child.
I'm a small adult. You are dying. Don't jump off of ladders.
I'm going to. Because why waste my health? Healing stuff.
When you can just... Are you seriously gonna do this?
No. What I am going to do is take my anger and frustration out on these boards. How dare you do this to me? How dare you?
Oh, you healed yourself.
Yeah, I healed over time.
Did you really? Let me see your health thing. It'll show.
Looks like industrial fuses.
Go to your inventory. I'm losing blood, but I should be okay. Does that just get better over time?
Yeah.
This,
why wouldn't it?
because that's not how, like, being injured works.
Yeah, it is. Don't worry about it.
It's not how being injured works.
Okay, battery in. Startup motor functional. We should be set.
Why are you trying to start the motor? What exactly do you hope to accomplish here? Alligator guard was freaking huge, though. Now I can't get that image out of my head. Why did you have to bring up amnesia monsters? Why did you have to do this? Why? 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 Oh, why do we have to bring up insanity in games and in reality?
Okay, let's see. Let's see how this goes.
AJ, what the heck was that? Drops food. Oh crap, my food. Ghost eats food as it moves closer to AJ. AJ, well, I've had enough of this water. I think I'll leave it and rethink everything. That sounds about right.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna have to go with what Ray William Johnson said way back when. If I moved into a place and found out it was haunted, I would move out at that very moment. The ghost could have all of my stuff and my security deposit. I'd just be like, you know what, I'm done. Oh my gosh. I fell asleep with my contacts in, and now my eyes hurt like the blazes.
Putting the balloon. Oh no, a fuse blew. We blew a fuse!
So you threw it at a light? That was your solution?
Yep. Gosh dang.
You should have followed the instructions that you didn't bother to read earlier.
Who cares about
This is
instructions?
a really
We'll leave.
soft blanket.
Why are you wrapped in my birthday
cold, and your birthday present is a really soft blanket.
present? I'm wondering if they actually put this in. Oh. Yep.
What?
Yep, they did.
Why? Why did you why?
We're getting close to time-ish.
So you exploded yourself with why?
I figured I'd like experiment.
You want to see if there's anything in these caves besides the dog?
There's the dog again.
Does it know where you are?
No. And it's on the other side of that cage.
Is there anything else besides the dog?
Ooh. Emergency services.
By the way, the reason we're not playing Minecraft right now is because I wanted to do a little bit of grinding before the stream. And so I was grinding before the stream on Minecraft, and then I kept dying and getting flung to all the different parts of the map. And so we're like, you know what, we're gonna play Penumbra so that I can like get us back to the base for Minecraft. I need a goal in Minecraft, something beyond just survive. I need a task to accomplish. You know, you can put that like in front. What? Just put it in front.
No, I don't want that.
Why?
I'm gonna do it this way because I'm an independent.
Honey, just put them in. There we... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Just put them in front. We're in front of where you need to be. There we go. Now jump. Oh my gosh. Ghost! Ooh, spoopy! AJ, get away from me! Throws flashlight at the ghost. Ian, why would you throw the light? AJ? AJ. God. Is this how I die?
I don't believe so.
I think that's how I die.
What is this? Ooh, Morse code. Wah!
Morse code? I've always hated those radio things. They look like really creepy faces.
Where is it?
2, 3, 4, 5. I hope they're not trying to do SOS because
No,
that
this
is
isn't
not
SOS.
SOS. No, you ran away. Okay, that's better. I didn't die. I just abandoned you, apparently.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right.
See, because SOS...
Is 3 long, 3 short, 3 long.
Which, you know, it's useful to know, except for, like, even if you use it, most people won't recognize it anymore. Like, if you were in a house, right, and somebody broke in and you'd managed to barricade yourself upstairs, and you tried to flash your lights in SOS, most people would not recognize that that was SOS, and they wouldn't know to call the cops.
Yeah, which is kind of sad.
If I saw somebody flashing SOS, I would call the cops.
Yeah, because you know SOS.
I think everybody should know SOS.
Everyone should. But does that mean they do?
Like, honestly, like if I was driving down the road and like, you know how people, like, hijack your car but, like, don't actually take over the driving, they just force you to drive somewhere?
Right.
I would get behind another car on my way and start flashing SOS with my brights.
Because, yeah.
Is it SOS, or as I like to call it, SUS? It's not SOS because the pattern's wrong. Also, the letters are different. It's not repeated letters. It's 3 different letters.
Yeah.
I don't know who we're gonna call. And
Ghostbusters?
SOS is not useful on the radio, unless people can pinpoint the origin source, which they often cannot if they just have a handheld radio.
Yeah.
It's really hard to find the source of the radio signal unless you have advanced equipment. So...
Wow, my head!
So, it's really better for, like, an immediate vicinity. Yeah, you can blink SOS.
Yeah.
But the chances of somebody picking up on that...
Anyways.
You didn't say it right. Sauce. Sus.
Like
But it's sus. Sus.
Anyways, that's going to have to be it. I know we have a couple more minutes,
but we're going into a longer section of the game, you think?
Yep, and also, you gotta grind, and we have other projects we have to do, unfortunately.
So we will be back tonight with Minecraft. If you have an idea for, like, a specific project that I should have to accomplish in Minecraft, because right now, I'm kind of just going around aimlessly just trying not to die, but I don't have a particular, like, project in mind besides... That wasn't very punny. I'm sorry. But I don't have a particular project in mind, so if you have, like, a particular project, you can even, like, post it in the Discord. Be like, AJ, this is what we are commanded that you do on Minecraft.
We also have quests we have to do.
Oh,
in
right,
Minecraft.
quests.
And visiting dimensions and getting collections, because collections are going to be a big
quest. I'm so confused. Okay, but anyway, we will see you later. So that's it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, but most importantly, don't forget to stay determined. And we will see you next time. Now, if we could just
we will
figure out.
see. I think we quit on YouTube.
Quit on YouTube first, and
All
then
right.
on the other one.
Got it.
Got it.
Goodbye.
Bye.
End.